Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that they told you. Pretty bitch with an attitude.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, this is my nigga, and I am back with another freaking video. Period. So as you guys see by the time today, we have another story time. Yes, I do have a different wig on because I switched my wig, make her feel like he's cheating. Period. Although like it look a mess, but I just need to put some on real quick to film this story time so I can have something to post for y'all today. I am going to dye this wig orange because it was originally supposed to be orange, but it came out yellow. And that's only because I didn't buy enough dye. So I am gonna dye this wig orange or whatever, but we're gonna do that sometime this week. But yeah, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to become my best friend because I love all my best friends. Not my best friend love me, and that's on who and that's on what. Somebody piece of paper wearing ass granny. Period. Also, I had somebody comment on one of my videos and said they love everything about me except the fact that I say on somebody piece of paper wearing ass granny because they have like a soft spot for old people. But listen, it's just a saying. I'm not really talking about somebody grandmama. Like, don't take everything personal, don't take everything to the heart. That's just my little saying because I started saying it and I just never stopped. It is what it is. I have a grandmama. Like, it is what it is. Like, don't take everything personal. It's not like that. But yeah, I fuck with this color, but I'm finna change it. But anyway, so let's get into this story time. I told y'all I told y'all that I was debating on tell y'all story time how I found out this dude that I was talking to had a baby on me and he did not tell me, and I found out on Facebook on Christmas. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this now just for some fact that I cannot think of any other video to do. And like I told y'all, I am posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and today is Tuesday, December 17th. So I mean, bitch, January the 17th. So y'all will get this video today. It's currently 2:19 right now, so yeah, that's that. So of course, you know, I gotta give y'all, I just gotta tell y'all everything leading up to when how I found out and stuff like that. So this all started last year, no, because it's 2023 now. So this all started in 2021. And if you watch my story time all the time, when I said I had a one night stand, yes, I'm talking about him. And in that story, I named him Dreads. So that's gonna be his name. So boom, let me just give everything up and then tell y'all how everything, yeah. So so basically 2021, I think around like June, July-ish, I was out with Tara or whatever, doing the usual ratchet shit that we do. Boom, got white girl wasted, sloppy drunk. Boom, end up meeting this dude, Dreads. And yeah, did some shit I ain't never did before. So yeah, I already told y'all story time on it, so y'all can just go watch that. If y'all want all the details, y'all just go watch that. But yeah, so boom, like I said, it was supposed to be like a one night stand because I technically was not going to talk to him no more after that. But yeah, we ended up continuously talking for like a year. So all the way up until like sometime last year, sometime 2022. So anyway, so I met him in 2021 or whatever. And it was like June. I think I met him in like June 12, 15, something like that. I don't know. It was in June. And we was talking every day and stuff. He started calling me bae and all this shit. Like, I was just freshly single. I had broke up with Squidward in May. Damn, this was July then. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I was going through my little hoe phase. I had never went through a little hoe phase or whatever. I've been in a relationship since I was 16. So from 16 all the way up to 23. I had been in a relationship, so I was trying to experience single life and, you know, go through my little whole phase while I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? So, June or July, one of them months, I don't know. But I had just broke up with Squidward in May, and boom, met Dreads, right? So we talking every day and stuff like that. And I'm not the type of girl that can talk to multiple guys because I just can't. Like, once I like somebody and I get like attached to them, I only want to talk to them. Like, I'm not entertaining no other dudes. Like, 'cause I don't curse too. Like, the only way that I can entertain another guy or like talk to multiple people if I'm like not feeling none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't just, because like me, I catch feelings, and once I catch feelings, it's just all I see is you. Like, I don't care to talk to nobody else. So the only way that I will text other people or stuff like that is if I'm just like off you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm off you. So anyway, met him, whatever. Of course, you know, I started liking him. He had started calling me babe, telling me he loved me and stuff. Really was love bombing me, like, you know, telling me all this stuff, telling me he loved me, So then fast forward, it had to be in June. So when we fast forward to like July, he had to go to Atlanta for whatever fucking reason. I have no idea why. So he goes to Atlanta, and he pretty much like was ignoring me the whole time he was in Atlanta. Like, he was not texting me back, he wasn't answering my calls, stuff like that. So I'm just like, chill, you know what, fuck it. Like I said, I'm going through my whole phase. Like, if we just broke up today, you know I'm outside by tonight. You hear me? Like, if we just broke up today, you know I'm outside by tonight. So I was like, fuck it. So of course I was bored and stuff, and I was just going through like my DMs and going through my messages on Facebook, and that's how I ended up talking to the nigga that got me pregnant. We just gonna call him baby daddy. So the baby daddy had been in my inbox for years. Like, he had been in my inbox for like 3 years, and I had never responded to him. The only reason that I ended up texting him back was because he had recently had inboxed me or whatever. Like I said, he had been in my DM since like 2019. He had been in that jump for years, right? So boom, I ended up texting him back, and we exchanged numbers, and cool. Dreads is out the picture. Don't even care about it no more. Like, because you ignoring me the whole time. You come with these bullshit ass lies talking about you actually, you ain't slept. You in Atlanta. You is not fucking sleep. Stop. Like, you ain't gotta lie to me like that, right? So now I'm talking to baby daddy, but I still was talking to Dreads too, but it was just like, I'm off, like, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to baby daddy. Cool. Me and baby daddy talking. We started talking. I said we started talking like August or whatever. No, because I got pregnant in August, so whatever, y'all. So I'm talking to baby dad or whatever, and cool, I started like him because Dreads, he was like, he kind of like my type, but kind of not. Like, cause he's short. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's short. But baby daddy is tall, dark skinned, and handsome. But the only thing about it, baby dad wasn't skinny. He had like a little medium-sized build body. He played football and stuff. Dreads played football too, but he was like, he's older, so he was like a football coach now. Baby daddy, we the same age, and he's tall and muscles and yeah, all that, right? So I'm just like, yeah. So he ended up FaceTiming me. It was our first time on FaceTime. He FaceTimed me or whatever, and I'm just looking. I'm doing her and stuff, and I'm just looking, and he was like, dang, I can't believe I'm on FaceTime with you. Like, because when I tell you the nigga was in my DM heavy, like, he was not letting up. So I'm like, why the fuck was I ignoring him, like, for Squidward? Like, but yeah, the nigga was fine as shit, like, yeah. So, like I said, so me and baby dad started talking heavy or whatever. He would FaceTime me every night. We would go sleep on the phone every night. Like, that's how niggas get you. They FaceTime you and they go sleep on the phone with you every night, and that's how they get you attached to them. That's how they do it. So every nigga that I've been attached to started FaceTime me and going to sleep on the phone. So baby dad was doing it, right? Cool. So boom, I probably talked to baby dad like a month. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. So boom, he came to see me this one time. I think he came, matter of fact, now I ain't gonna tell y'all all that because it don't matter. But the first time he came down here to see me or whatever, cool. He came that night, and he stayed like 3-4 hours away from me. But he came that night or whatever, and cool, you know, we did what we did. We was chilling, watched TV, stuff like that. Boom, I got to do her next day. He left. He went back home. Cool. So then the first day of school had came, and I had, well, actually he from Alabama, so I went to Alabama to go to a concert or whatever. I went to Alabama, and I was like, you know, I can just stop by to see you on my way back to Jackson. But he was somewhere else doing some more shit, so he was like, no, I'm just gonna come down there and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Cool. So boom, fast forward to that day, he came, and you know, we were just chilling and stuff. He had brought his cousins and shit, but I didn't really care. So he came down here, whatever, he seen me, and then, you know, stuff happened, and we went to get breakfast the next morning, and he left after that, right? Cool. So now I'm like, I ain't thinking about Dreads. I really like don't care for Dreads, like, cause baby dad is giving me the attention that I want. He's coming to see me, and the crazy part about it, Dreads only stay like 2 hours away from me. Baby dad stay like 3-4. So it's like he's coming to see me, he's giving me the attention that I want. Like, he's answering my phone calls, he texting me good morning and shit, you know, doing the shit that they do to get you in the beginning, basically. So then, like I said, I was still talking to Dreads, but I really wasn't like on his ass like that. Like I wouldn't study him. So then we started back communicating like a little more and stuff, and he started, I think he ended up telling me he loved me or some shit, and I was just like I didn't even say it, but I was like, stop playing with me type shit or whatever. So some way somehow we end up talking back heavy, right? So boom, found out I was pregnant. And I already did the story time on how I found out I was pregnant and all that. So boom, found out I was pregnant by baby daddy. Cause obviously I wasn't pregnant by Dreads, because I hadn't seen Dreads since like June. I found out I was pregnant in September. No, I found out I was pregnant in August. Yeah, this is going a little fast, but yeah, so found out I was pregnant, and when I tell y'all, I instantly stopped liking baby daddy. Like it was just like cutthroat, because one, why the fuck did you get me pregnant? Two, well, how in the hell did I get pregnant? Like I was so like teen fuck them kids, and I was so like, oh, I can't get pregnant for the simple fact that I was just in a relationship for 2 years with Squirrel where we never used condoms. We no pulling out, none of that. Never had a pregnancy scare, none of that. So I'm just like, how the fuck you get me pregnant, nigga? Like what's really good? So yeah, found out I was pregnant and stuff like that. And the crazy part about it, he was always telling me, you gonna be my baby mama, you gonna be my mama, I'm gonna get you pregnant, I'm gonna get you pregnant. I'm like, no the fuck you not. Like, no you're not. But if a nigga tell you they gonna get you pregnant, believe them. Cause they don't be playing. Like if a nigga tell me he's gonna get pregnant, like I'm gonna start talking to him right then and there, cause I don't play that shit. Like I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't play like that. So yeah. So yeah, I instantly stopped liking baby daddy. Like the feelings just disappeared. I don't know why. It was just something about the simple fact that this nigga had got me fucking pregnant and set me the fuck down for the few weeks that I was set down, because of course y'all know I had a miscarriage. So I instantly stopped liking this nigga, right? But like I said, me and Dreads had started back talking, and I did really like Dreads. Like I did. I was on him bad. Like, but the time when I was talking to like baby daddy and I had said fuck Dreads, yeah, it's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing, but I was on him real bad. And yeah, so now I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm fucking pregnant. And like I said, me and Dreads had started back talking, you know, heavy and stuff. He was, I don't know, maybe he was missing me or something, or he just realized like I wasn't studying him, and he probably figured like I was talking to another nigga, right? Cool. So I found out I was pregnant. I told Tara and, you know, my other friend Joe, I'm telling them, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm fucking pregnant. And it was just, yeah, I don't know. Like, I did not want to tell Dreads. Like, of course I was going to tell him, because he was making plans to come see me and stuff, and I'm not finna have sex with you knowing I'm pregnant about another nigga. And also, like, I didn't want him just see me pop out, bitch, and I got a fucking stomach. Like, where the fuck this happened? You know what I'm saying? And I also didn't want him to think like, oh, he got me pregnant and I just didn't say shit. So I was like, I gotta figure a way out to tell this nigga. So I didn't tell him off rip. I probably waited like a good 5 days to tell him after I found out, but I didn't tell him off rip. But in between the time that I found out to the time that I told him, y'all, it was just so much stuff happening. Like one time I was on Facebook and he had shared this post, and it was like, oh, just found out somebody, I think it was like, just found out the love of my life pregnant by another nigga, some stuff like that. And then it was like, Destiny, please, I just lost the love of my life or something like that. And I'm just like, why the fuck? And he shared it. So I was like for one, why did it have to have my night out of all the nights in the world? Why did it have to say Destiny? And he shared it, and he was like, I just lost the love of my life, shit like that. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. So I still didn't say nothing, right? So then he'll FaceTime me and stuff, and he was calling me baby mama. And I'm like, this nigga must know. Like, cause I hadn't said nothing. I'm like, stop calling. I like, not calling baby mama. I'm like, chill out. Like, don't do that. Then fast forward to another day. Probably like the next day, he had called me. We on FaceTime stuff, and I think I was cooking, and he was like, hey, it's gonna be so crazy if you end up pregnant and stuff. Like, it's gonna be so crazy, like, cause he ain't had no kids. I got a kid. Like, gonna be so crazy if you end up pregnant. Da, da, da. And I'm just like, whole time, bitch, I'm pregnant. I was like a month. I'm like, yeah. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. So boom. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta tell him, because he keep bringing up me being pregnant. He keep calling me his baby mama. I'm not your baby mama. Like, he keeps saying stuff, and it's giving like he know. You know what I'm saying? So one day I got up, I was gonna go to class, and I'm just like, okay. He always texts me. He would always text me, good morning, baby, have a good day, I love you, da da da. So I got up, and I texted him, and I was like, he had texted me the usual, and I was like, good morning, I gotta tell you something, but you're probably not gonna want to talk to me no more. So he was like, what's up? So I was like, so yeah, a couple days ago I found out I was pregnant. Of course it's not about you, but of course, you know, I'm just gonna tell you, let you know, da 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 da. And yeah, right, cool. So he did not text me back after that. He did not text me back after that. So then I had to text him again, and I was like, you know, if you don't want to talk to me no more, that's cool. You know, I'm just gonna take my ear, and I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep trucking. So then he texted me. He had ignored me the whole day. He did not text me. I think I had texted him like 3 times, and I was just like, I'm sorry, da da da. But you know, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna sit here and lead you on, make you feel like I just didn't feel comfortable with knowing that I was pregnant by another nigga, instead of talking to him and leading him on and stuff like that. Like, I just didn't want to do that, right? So yeah. So then later on that night, he had called me. He FaceTimed me, and I didn't put my face in the camera because I don't know, I just didn't. So he FaceTimed me, and he was like, man, what you got going? And I'm like, what you talking about? Or whatever. And he was like, what you got going? I was like, I ain't got nothing going. He was like, so you pregnant? And I was like, yeah. Whole time, like, I don't got my face in the camera because I didn't want him to see me. And I'm like, yeah, and stuff like that. And he was like, man, that's crazy, that's fucked up, da da da. He was like, but I ain't mad at you though. He was like, I understand. Nigga, you was fucking mad. Yeah, you was mad because you did not talk to me no more. But he was like, I'm not mad at you, I understand, da 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 da. He was like, I love you, I'll talk to you later. I was like, okay. And I was like, I love you too. And he hung up the phone, and he did not talk to me no more. Like, but I kind of figured he wasn't gonna talk to me like that, cause I'm not gonna talk to a nigga and I just found out you pregnant by another. Like, I'm not gonna talk to a nigga and I find out, if I find out you got another bitch pregnant while we was fucking around. Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of figured, I was just like, okay, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. Baby dad's getting on my fucking nerves. Like, he had ended up breaking his leg and stuff. Like I told y'all, he played football. So we was just trying to figure all that out. And yeah, it was a lot. So I was just like, okay, take my ear, go on about my business. Fuck it. Like, it is what it is. So then fast forward to September, because I told him in August. I think I found out like August, I can't remember what. I think I found out like August 18th or something like that. I don't know. But I ended up miscarrying. I ended up having a miscarriage. I was like 2 months. So I had my miscarriage September 19th. So that's probably a good 3 weeks that he did not talk to me. Well, I'm lying. So he did text me probably like 2 days after that FaceTime, and he asked me, he was like, who you pregnant by? Like, what's his name? And I'm like, why do you want to know? Like, why do you want to know? So I didn't tell him his whole name, but I just told him like his nickname or whatever. But he could have easily went on my Facebook just by the nickname that I told him and typed it in and figured out who he was. And he probably, if he did do that, he probably was intimidated. Like I said, he was tall and you short and all, but it is what it is. So yeah, after he asked me who I was pregnant by, he did not talk to me no more. So then, boom, fast forward, I ended up having my miscarriage. I told baby dad, of course, like I said, we was on bad time. I was not with that nigga at all. Like, I was not talking to him at all. And plus, he had all his shit going on, like with his leg being broke. He can't play football no more. So he going through shit, I'm going through shit. So yeah. So then I ended up telling him. And then at the same time, while I was pregnant, what the boy named Squirrel and his sisters and all them folks, they were trying to fight me and all that shit. That's probably why I ended up having a miscarriage, because everybody was stressing me the fuck out. So yeah, that happened. So I had my miscarriage or whatever, and I had text my head itching, y'all, I'm sorry. So I had text Dress, and I was just like, you know, I know you know talking to me, blah, 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 but I just want you to know that I had miscarried, blah, 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 cool. So then he ended up texting me back probably hours later. He was like, I'm so sorry, I should have been there for you and shit like that. So boom, we back talking like ain't nothing happened. But of course, y'all know I'm going through my little depression and shit about the miscarriage, like, cause of course, like, I just lost a child, like, you know what I'm saying? Told baby daddy, yeah. And there was that. So me and Dre's back talking now. I'm not talking to baby daddy at all no more, because we don't got nothing to talk about. Like, you got me pregnant, we was trying to figure out how we was gonna handle it. Now I'm not pregnant no more, we ain't got shit to talk about, basically. Like, nothing. Like, I was not talking to him no more. So me and Dre's talking now. At this point, I'm only, I wasn't only talking to him. I had other guys I was talking to, but as far as like sex, it was just him. So talking to him, boom, 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 boom. Like I said, this rolled all the way over into 2022. until I started talking to him. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so that happened was all up to 2022. And yeah, so we just talking and stuff. He kind of seen me a couple times. We did stuff. We'd go out, we do all this stuff. Like, that was my man. Like, we got so many well, we had, I don't have that shit no more, but we, you know, they had so many pictures and shit, videos. And yeah, he was telling me how he was finna move it. He was trying, he had got a job offer in Jackson, and how he was gonna move here and we was gonna be together. Niggas really just be lying. Like, you know, he was telling me all this stuff, so I'm geeked, I'm hyped. I'm like, yeah, I'm not finna talk to nobody. It's like, I'm finna cut all these niggas off. But yeah, then I started talking to another person or whatever, and cause it was just like, basically it was like, I just felt like he was kind of like, I ain't gonna say he was leading me on, cause he probably did, you know, like me for real. You know, he used to always send me money, like anything. I ain't had to ask him for nothing, he would just do it. So I can't say he didn't like me for real, but it was just like, I don't like to be led on. Like, I feel like, you know, if you want to talk to other people, if you want to, you know, do what you want to do, let me know. Like, don't be out here trying to make it seem like you only fuck with me, you only talking to me, you only having sex with me, because I'm not stupid. Like, I know, like, that's not the case, and that's what I felt like he was doing. I feel like he would just lead me on. He thought I was delusional. I'm not fucking delusional. Like, come on now. And like I said, he was way older than me. I met him when he was 26. He is now 28. So I'm like, please, like, you not only talking to me and we stay too, like, no, like, stop playing. So yeah, we would still talk every now and then. Like I said, I had started talking to this other person that I'm talking to now, and I just kind of like fell off from him. Like, it is what it, like, we just fell off. Like, he'll text me every now and then, but it was just like, I'm not checking for you. Like, I don't care. Like, because I also felt like, you know, this person that I talked to, like, he would do shit that I had never experienced before, as far as like opening the car door for me or opening restaurant doors for me. And for me to have to be in a relationship since I was 16, I never experienced this shit. So yeah, or, you know, he's at work, he's talking to me all day, you know, make sure he's talking to me all day, As far as dreads, he felt like, well, I probably made it okay for him to do this, but he will only text me good morning, have a good day, and then he'll ask me like what I'm doing, and that'll be it. Like, he wouldn't talk to me throughout the day, So I just felt like, you know, I got this nigga over here, he's at work, but he still finds time to talk to me. Then I got you. Like, you at work too, but you say you too busy, but honestly, people make time for who they want to make time for. And then, like, I would go out and stuff with him. I was like, can you open my car door? He be like, open your car door. Like, I'm not gonna open your door. Like, open your own door. You know, shit like that. So that kind of made me, like, pull back from him, because, like, this nigga is doing shit, and I got used to it, and it's like, you know, that's how I want to be treated. And then you got you, and it's just like you acting like it's just, like, the most hardest thing in the world to do. Like, I'm not finna open your car door. Like, I'm not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do that, so that's cool. Like, so I fell back from him. I was like, yeah, I don't even want this. Like, I don't want no dealings with it. Like, that's not how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Fast forward to Christmas. Fast forward to Christmas, right? I'm at home or whatever, of course. So yeah, so I'm at home where I'm just scrolling on Facebook or whatever, and I come across his post. Like I said, I haven't talked to him, like, it only matter, like, I don't care. So I scroll past this post on Facebook, and I see he took a picture, and it was like this little boy, and his caption was like, the greatest gift I ever received. And I'm sitting here looking at the picture, because keep in mind, this nigga ain't got no kids. So I'm sitting here looking at the picture, and I'm like, and I'm reading the caption, and I'm like, because I know he got a nephew or whatever, so I'm reading the caption, and I'm like, this nigga got a baby. Like, when the fuck did he have a baby? And keep in mind, y'all, the baby look like it's about 3-4 months. So I'm like, you know. So I text him, I was like, you got a baby? Like, do you got a baby? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he texted me back, and he was like, yeah, I've been trying to find a way to tell you. How? Because at this point, I done talked to you for a whole year. A baby got 9 months to come be here, right? So you mean to tell, and this, like I said, the baby look like it's about 3 or 4 months. I don't know, I didn't really ask. But I was like, how was the fuck are you trying to find a way to tell me when you had 9 months when the baby was baking? Because at this point, whoever the baby mama was pregnant last year. You know what I'm saying? And your baby about 3 or 4 months. So when you was gonna tell that, I didn't care. It was just some fact that, like, you did not respect me enough to tell me, because like I said, the baby is about 3 or 4 months. I had talked to him for a whole year consistently. So that means you had somebody pregnant this whole time and you didn't say shit. But I don't know, it kind of bothered me because it was like, I told you like 3, 4 days after I found out I was pregnant. Like, I came straight up, I was 100% real with you and I told you. But the fact that you like had a whole baby, like I had somebody pregnant this whole time and we were still talking consistently, and then you didn't tell me, which is cool, you don't got to, but well, I mean, yeah, you had to at the time because like we was talking to each other. But like, then I get on Facebook and you got like a whole baby, like not a gender reveal picture, not a baby shower picture. This is a baby that's already been born. So this, you'd have had this baby, or you had this girl pregnant while you was fucking with me. So I did feel some type of way. I was just like, damn. So yeah, I asked him and he was like, yeah, I couldn't find a way to tell you. I'm just like, how the fuck you couldn't find a way to tell me? You had ample enough time to tell me, but at the same time, it's just like, I can't trip. I don't really care. Like, I got a whole nother nigga over here, like, but at the same time, I was just like, like, what? And y'all, the crazy part about this, the third nigga that had a baby on me. This the third nigga that I done found out they got a baby or got somebody else pregnant over social media. Like, God, if I'm supposed to be a motherfucking substitute teacher, just say that. Like, cause why niggas can't just be honest? Like, why y'all can't tell the truth when y'all got another baby? Like, when you got a child, like, I just don't get it. This the third nigga. So I'm just like, I was just in disbelief because this the third time this shit didn't happen to me. Like, I'm in disbelief. I'm like, alright, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. So I called Tara and I'm like, bitch, why the fuck Dre's got a baby? And she was like, bitch, you, I don't like bitch. A whole baby. And I had screenshots to her, but she was like, bitch. I'm like, bitch, yes. Like, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't care at all because I got my own shit going on. I'm just more shocked at the fact, like I said, this third time this has happened to me. And like I said, this had to been happen while I was fucking with him consistently because the baby was a whole baby. Like, this ain't no newborn baby. The baby crawling and shit. The baby probably actually older than 3 or 4 months because I watched his snap a couple days ago and the fucking baby was crawling. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care. I just, that shit, it just caught me off guard. Like, because I hadn't talked to him, but it caught me off guard. And I was just like, damn. So he probably felt like he didn't owe me no loyalty or nothing like that. He probably felt like I don't got to tell you shit because, you know, we don't talk no more. But I'm like, nah, nigga. We was talking when you was fucking this motherfucker and got her pregnant. Like, we was very much talking then. We was in love. You was just telling me how you was gonna move to Jackson. Like, come on now. But yeah, y'all. I honestly, I just feel like I'm supposed to be a substitute teacher or stepmom or something. Because why the fuck all these niggas having kids on me? Like, why? Why? And why I gotta always find out on social media? Why can't nobody just be 100% and just tell me? Like, what? Yeah, I'm done with it now. I'm finna close it out.
You just flip grip on me, huh?
Huh?
You just flip grip on me, huh?
How?
God damn, you changed up like that.
You know, switch my wig, make her feel like he cheating. Hold on. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of this story time. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn the post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to come with my best friend because I love my best friend and my best friend love me. And that's on who, that's on what, somebody piece of paper and his grandmama. I love y'all so much and I'll see y'all in my next one.
They having conversations on the trending topic. I'm just trying to see what's in your fucking wallet. Type of bitch that make a nigga empty out his pockets. Broke boy wanna talk, nigga, please stop it.